So with the new year starting and everything new, I was thinking about, how many times in my life that I've had to like make new things happen, um, new beginnings. And so when I think about that, I think about I've always constantly assessed my life, right? And saw areas where I could grow, areas where I could change, things to let go, and things to adapt to, things to learn, things to adjust to. And I find that to be a prominent factor when it comes to you gaining yourself to your greatest potential. Um, as we go into a new year, everything should be new. And so, does that mean that you just gonna start over? No, but it means that you're gonna make some adjustments so that when you make the adjustments, you recognize that, and during those adjustments, that you're learning to develop things that you haven't before. And that's how you grow as an individual. That's how you heal as an individual. That's how you learn to adapt to new environments and things that's going to cause you to benefit from life and not feel like life is a burden. When you're constantly operating in the same patterns and the same behaviors and the same environments with no real change, you become complacent within your brain. And your brain only wants to put focus on things that are negative, things that it's almost like you get into a stage in your life where you're comfortable in confusion or you're content when it comes to complacency. You learn to adapt and adjust to this sad place in your life because there is no way to be happy when things don't change. If you're constantly doing the same thing over and over and getting the same results, there's no growth, there's nothing to really be happy about. It's just like blah. So I want to challenge you as you go into your new year and just throughout the rest of your life that you be very conscious about developing new habits and assessing yourself and spending quality time with yourself and praying and, taking a step back from the world, right? Not indulging and engaging in things that cause you to be sidetracked from putting the emphasis on your own life. I want you to take a step back and I want you to ask yourself, where is my new beginning? What am I adapting to new in this particular season of my life? How am I looking for new results so that I can some form of newness, some form of happiness, some form of feeling like I'm elevating. And elevation is different for every person. I've had different seasons of my life where elevation looked nothing like it looked now. Elevation for me before could have just been, me getting closer with God or me being a lot more obedient or me tithing at church or, me working on my attitude or changing up behaviors that I know doesn't align up with who I wanted to become. Changing up friend groups. They say that you are who you hang with, and it's absolutely true. It's not they say it. It is a proven fact that your environment, you are a product of that. You are who you hang with. You are who you're around. It's just like when we grow up, as we're younger and we grow up to be adults, we conform to to the behaviors and the things that we adapted to growing up around our parents and their social environments. So you are who you're around. And so there's going to be a certain time in your life where you're going to have to make a decision to say, who I was, does that benefit where I want to go? How my mom taught me or what I saw growing up or, the friends that I've been with since high school, does that accommodate me where I want to go? What is my new beginning? The type of men that I've been dating, the type of women that you've been dating, does that accommodate my newness? New beginnings. You have to make room for what you want. I was having a conversation with someone and I was having a conversation and I was thinking in the back of my mind, Well, you probably haven't gotten a good man or, a better situation because you refuse to change. You attract who you are. You want to say, oh, it's only dogs out here or people is whatever, they got bad behaviors. You attract that because of the environment that you in. Not to say that you just this horrible person, but if you don't refuse to change your environment, or you don't refuse to change yourself and grow and elevate here, then you're going to attract those same people on that same, spectrum. And I'm not telling you things that I haven't already experienced for my own life. I elevated at certain levels because I was willing and able to assess myself, to meet myself at another place. It's almost like here's a part of you that's waiting on the part of you down here to get up here.